somebody who suffers from mood swings, acne, severe fatigue, or constantly feeling like you're living in a cloud dealing with brain fog? Well, hormones could definitely be at the root of this issue. And in today's video, I am so excited to share with you guys 3 hormone balancing smoothies. Hi there, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel, we focus on all things mom life. However, everything in my space does have a bit of a healthy twist, as I'm a holistic nutritionist and a nutritional practitioner. So there are definitely videos here on my channel that I consider breakthrough videos. Some of them have like over 100,000 views, but then there are those ones that have nearly 10, 15, 20,000 views, but they have a ton of engagement and comments, ones that tell me that you've tried these smoothies and that you feel exponentially better, or that you tried this recipe and your entire family loved it. And I am so excited because today is a part 2 to one of those videos. I have previously last spring filmed, and I will link that for you up here in the cards, 3 other hormone balancing smoothies. In that video, the comment section was so inspiring and motivating that I knew I had to film a follow-up and provide you with 3 more hormone balancing smoothies that I know you guys will absolutely love. So oftentimes when we suffer from these really intense mood swings at different times during the month, or we feel like we have insatiable cravings that we truly cannot control on our own, or we deal with fluctuation in body weight, regardless of how much you count your macros or cut calories, you really just can't lose that stubborn fat. Many times the root cause to all of those different experiences tends to be hormones. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. You get a ton of inspiration and of course some delicious ideas for smoothies and things that you can consume every single morning. If you're new here, I always say smoothies are truly my insurance policy because it's a wonderful way to pack in the nutrition first thing in the morning. So I hope that you guys enjoy. If you do, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up so I know that you enjoy this content and I can make more of it for you. And of course, be sure to grab the recipes down below in the description box and tag me over on social media so I can see your recreations. Okay guys, so we're gonna start out the video strong. A few of these ingredients you will not be surprised by, especially if you are a subscriber of my channel. This one here is called the Brain Fog Boost. So I tried my best to give them some fun, catchy names to hopefully motivate you even more so to make them at home. Of course, the first ingredient we have to include whenever talking about hormones is none other than ground flax seeds. Ground flax seeds are amazing because they definitely help you remain satiated for longer. In addition to that, they help pull out the bad estrogens from our fat cells that we could have been storing for years. So I love to add them in addition to this wonderful source of omega-3 fatty acids and of course organic flax oil. So I've talked about this quite a bit on my channel, my love for ground flax seeds and flax oil, and I'm including both in this recipe. And because it is the Brain Fog Boost, I have 1.5 cups of brewed and chilled green tea. You guys also know I love this hack to include tea as my liquids in so many of my smoothies. It's a great way to get an extra phytonutrients and of course all of the healing benefits, whether it's an herbal or green tea. So this will serve as our liquid in today's smoothie. Then we have wild blueberries over here. They are one of the richest sources of antioxidants on the planet, so we're definitely going to include those. We have some baby kale for its cruciferous properties. Cruciferous vegetables are amazing because if eaten daily, they can help our own internal endocrine system detoxify and balance itself. So I do like to consume these every single day. And then the one ingredient that we're definitely going to throw in that cannot be forgotten are pomegranates. So here I have some frozen pomegranate, and pomegranates, as you know, are another wonderful rich source of antioxidants. But in addition to that, pomegranates are incredible because they are actually a natural agent that can inhibit a woman's body from converting estrone into estradiol. So estradiol could play a major role in a hormone-dependent cancer. So if we can actually prevent that conversion, then that just keeps our body one step ahead. So we're gonna go ahead and toss all of this into the blender. And if you want the full recipe breakdown, I will of course include that for you in the description box down below. Okay, you guys, cheers. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. So I love the nuttiness from the flax oil and the ground flax seeds. You can definitely taste the flax oil, but that's something I enjoy because I think it really balances out the tartness that you're gonna get from the pomegranates. One thing I will say is that if you're sensitive to kale, I know some people don't enjoy the taste of kale, you could always scale back and bring it down to half a cup of kale. You could substitute it for spinach, but we're really going for the cruciferous family here, or you could substitute it as well for cauliflower, but that will also give you that same cruciferous taste. But I think it goes really well in here because the brightness of the pomegranate, the wild blueberries, the nuttiness that really balances out the flax oil. I love the taste of the green tea in here. It's just really earthy and herbal and refreshing. So this one is a huge win for me. It's one that I share with my clients all of the time. I do change around some of the ingredients based on their health and nutrition needs, but it's a similar recipe to this, and they also absolutely adore this one as well. So I hope you guys will definitely give this one a try. All right, guys, so I am going to clean and reset the kitchen, do the dishes before making our next smoothie, and you can see I have just set Sawyer up with a new Love Every play kit. The play kit that we have here today is called the Observer, and honestly, you guys, I know I've shared Love Every with you before, but the kids love these play kits so much, and they will sit down and play with them for hours. So Sawyer is 3 years old, but even her older brother, who's not here right now, but even Ronan, who's 6.5, he would equally sit down and play with all of these toys with her as well. And I know I've mentioned this in the past, but Sawyer does go to Montessori school. Ronan went to Montessori school for 4 years, and all of the Love Every play kits are Montessori inspired. So this is definitely a type of play that they're both very familiar with. There are so many open-ended play ideas, but you also get some wonderful resources and tools with your Love Every play kit. And the reason we love Love Every, aside from it being Montessori inspired, is it really does create purposeful play and open-ended play. They will sit down and play quietly by themselves for 45 minutes to an hour with just one of these kits. So I'm not sure about you, but there are very few toys out there that can hold my kids' attention for that long. I love that the kits come together with stage-based play essentials for your child's brain development, and honestly, it just makes the most out of playtime. So for me, this is really exciting because the really unglamorous part of these videos that I film for you guys when I'm making smoothies, one, I definitely get to enjoy the delicious smoothies, but there's a lot of cleanup that goes into it, washing out the blenders, the bowls, so that I can get everything set up and pretty for you. So this is great. This will help keep her occupied and entertained so I can reset and get ready for our adrenal support smoothie and not have my adrenals taxed and fatigued with crying and yelling while I'm also trying to get some work done. So if you're interested in trying Love Every or any of their play kits, I will have all of the information for you in the description box down below. And then if you try any of the Love Every play kits, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below which ones are your favorite, because we've tried a few of them, like 2 or 3, and we're really excited to keep trying different ones because every time the box arrives, the kids get so excited. So if you're somebody who's ever experienced prolonged stress, or somebody who's ever had loss of hair or body aches, a little bit of disorientation, maybe you walk into a room and forget why you walked into that room in the first place, then you could be experiencing low-level adrenal fatigue. So then if so, this next smoothie is definitely for you, as this is my adrenal support smoothie. So our adrenal glands are often overworked from prolonged stress and extreme cortisol. So when we have cortisol spikes that go up and down, over and over again, it can be really taxing on our adrenal glands. So this next smoothie is really gonna help us to support and balance. If you do have more questions on adrenal fatigue, I will go ahead and link a video for you right here on the screen to check out after today's video. But I definitely think that you should give this smoothie a try. It's something that I often do with many of my clients, especially those that are new moms or have young kids and have a lot of that day-to-day stressors. Maybe it's the baby crying in the middle of the night, and when you jump out of bed, your heart is instantly racing. Those extreme spikes in cortisol over time can definitely wear down our adrenal function. So what I have here in front of me is 1 cup. I have baby kale and spinach in here. Of course, we have some more flax oil. I have 1 cup of coconut water. I have 1 cup of mixed tropical fruit, because you'll see why here in a second. We definitely want more of the sweet fruit. At least me personally, I think that it really blends the flavors together. So I have some mangoes and pineapple in here, 1 cup, half a cup of cauliflower. This is raw. I know for many of you who are sensitive to cruciferous vegetables, you could definitely steam your cauliflower ahead of time, have it in the refrigerator, or even toss it in the freezer. I do prefer raw in my smoothies, but it's completely up to you. 1 scoop of collagen powder. And then I have 1 tablespoon of ground turmeric and 1 tablespoon of ground ginger in here. And this is why I was saying I do prefer the tropical fruit with this, because we are adding in the turmeric. I know oftentimes throwing in turmeric into a smoothie, if you use ground or if you use fresh, can be really overpowering. So I find that the tropical fruit really helps to balance that out. In addition, I swear to you, flax oil, it really brings in such a nice earthy, nutty taste. You also could add a banana if that's something that you would like. Something that's also really delicious in this is 1/2 of an orange that's peeled. So you could peel half of an orange if you're sensitive to the turmeric or the cauliflower taste mixed with the kale. So if this one's a bit too earthy for you, you could really kind of switch some things up. I would add half of a frozen banana or half of an orange to really bring in that bright flavor. But I think this blends deliciously, and I hope that you guys will give it a try. So the mix of magnesium and all of our leafy greens, in addition to all of the essential B vitamins that we have here in front of us, is really gonna help to nourish and heal our adrenals. Also, we often hear about fatigue being due to dehydration, but honestly, many times it's due to electrolyte dehydration, which is why I've added in the coconut water. And I swear to you, this is where my clients really thrive when we take some of these recipes and I just go really, I always say to them, I go really hard in the paint and I turn everything up really, really high, because if you're gonna drink something, I want you to get your biggest bang for your buck. So yeah, we could have used many different liquids in here, but when we have fatigue and we feel exhausted, yes, of course we need to hydrate, but we need to do it wisely. And this is a really great way to do it with some coconut water. So our omega-3 fats right here, of course, reduce inflammation and promote better brain health, which of course you guys know that from the last recipe. So that's why I pull flax pretty much into all of my smoothies, but especially when we're dealing with some hormone dysfunction. Cruciferous veggies in our cauliflower, of course, help our body digest foods more efficiently. And the faster and more efficiently we can digest our foods, the easier it is to detox any of those taxing ingredients and or chemicals that may be in our body that are troublesome for the adrenals. So we know about collagen powder and obviously all of its skin and heart and bone healing benefits. However, in addition to that source of protein, the great thing about collagen is all of its essential nutrients. In addition to all of those benefits, we really are looking for all of the essential nutrients in collagen, which is why we're adding it in here as well. And of course, the spices. So when we're talking about turmeric, we're talking about ginger, we're talking about inflammation. In addition to that, it really gets the blood pumping and it gets our neurotransmitter functions working properly. Also, when we add in these different spices, it helps our body help with the conversion between zinc and copper to really break down all of the nutrients in the smoothie. And when we blend them up, it's easier for our body to digest, assimilate, and actually use the nutrition faster. I really like to add these for the extra anti-inflammatory properties, but also to bring the smoothie together and to break it down and get it into the bloodstream faster. And then of course the fruit, not only for flavor, but also for all of its anti-inflammatory properties and antioxidants. So the color on this one is obviously beautiful and stunning. That's what happens when you don't mix greens with berries. You get a very, very pretty and aesthetically pleasing smoothie. So this one is super delicious, a little bit more refreshing than the brain fog boost because it does have those bright tropical flavors. Honestly, I cannot taste the cauliflower at all. I also cannot really even taste the turmeric. I do taste a little bit of the ginger. Previously, sometimes when I make this, I'll use fresh turmeric and fresh ginger. I do have some fresh ginger, but I wanted to be fair and show both ground spices together. But you can really substitute it with whatever you have in your house and truly just make this your own. As I said, if you feel overpowered by the baby kale or the cauliflower, add in half of a frozen banana, half of an orange. You can really mix up these ingredients, but I definitely encourage you guys to give this one a try. One, it looks beautiful. You can tag me in your Instagram stories and I'll be sure to share them. In addition to that, it also is just super healing and nourishing. And I promise your kids will even love this one as well. Okay, so moving into our third and final hormone balancing smoothie, I want to introduce you guys the apple celery blood sugar blaster. So if you've worked with me and if you're one of my clients or if you're familiar at all with blood sugar and the impact that it plays on our hormones, then you will know that keeping a steady level of blood sugar throughout the day is truly one of the keys to happy hormone health. So this smoothie is bright, delicious, full of flavor, and of course, a ton of nutrients. But in addition to that, if you're somebody who struggles with blood sugar dysfunction and or you're somebody who's cognizant of keeping your blood sugar low, then you will absolutely love the smoothie that we have today. Starting in the middle here, I have 1 cup of mixed spinach and baby kale. You could either do 1 full cup of baby kale or just 1 full cup of spinach. It's up to your liking. Then over here, I've got like a 1/4 inch of fresh ginger. Then I have half a cup of fresh parsley, 1 green apple that I've sliced up, 2 stalks of celery, 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds, and then we'll be using the juice of 1 lemon. Some of the many benefits of this particular smoothie that we're making is that it's full of a ton of different antioxidants. We're talking upwards of 20 different antioxidants in one smoothie. Additionally, because it is rich, of course, in fiber, it's wonderful as a digestive aid if you're somebody who struggles with digestive issues. And then, of course, it helps to reduce inflammation. If you're somebody who's dealing with hormone dysfunction, then you know the critical importance of having an anti-inflammatory diet and how helpful that can be for your body to absorb all of the nutrients that you're eating and properly get it to your endocrine system. Then, of course, it's full of vitamins and minerals like vitamins A, C, and K, in addition to all of your different minerals that you need: magnesium, manganese, potassium, and folate. Okay, you guys, this one smells so good because it smells like celery. So I love celery juice. Do I think that celery juice cures everything in the entire world? No, but I do think it's extremely helpful, and all of the minerals that are in celery, you know, you just can't fight that. So I love the smell of this one because I can already smell the celery and the parsley. So let's give it a taste. Yum. Okay, it is so bright. I love the kick and spice of ginger. I love a lot of ginger. So for me, it's got the perfect amount of balance. Just a hint of sweetness, obviously with the green apple, the juice of the entire lemon, and then that bright, spicy flavor from the ginger, as well as the balance This one is definitely a huge winner for me. I know it's the last one of the video, but it very well may be my favorite. I always say this, it's hard to choose in these videos which one is my favorite, but if I were to recommend one for you to try that you would really love, it would be bright and delicious, this would be it. It's not going to be as fruity as the Adrenal Support Smoothie or the Brain Fog Boost, but I love the green, spicy earthiness of this one. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video, and if you liked this video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, then be sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below and let me know which smoothie you're most excited to try. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.